In a place where the earth forgot how to lie flat, mountains learned to float, shrouded in mist, rising from a sea of green, stand thousands of stone giants. They are not a fantasy, not a dream from another world. They are real and they are here on Earth. This is Zhangjiajie, the real-life Pandora. But how did this impossible landscape come to be? What secrets are held within these silent, towering pillars? Today, we journey back in time, through hundreds of millions of years, to uncover the story of how the mountains learned to fly. Join us as we explore the geological marvel and cultural heart of one of the planet's most breathtaking wonders. Before we see the forests, the monkeys, and the glass bridges, we must first understand the stone itself. Our story begins an unimaginable 380 million years ago, long before the dinosaurs, when this entire region was submerged beneath a vast, ancient ocean. For eons, rivers carried sand, layer upon layer. The sediment settled, compressed by the immense pressure of the water above. Over millions of years, this sand turned to stone, forming a thick, resilient layer of quartz-sandstone that would one day become the bones of these mountains. But a flat layer of sandstone at the bottom of the sea doesn't make a pillar. The real magic began much later, with the colossal forces of plate tectonics. The Earth's crust began to shift and buckle. The Indian subcontinent, on its slow-motion collision course with Asia, started pushing and lifting the land. The ancient seabed, with its thick sandstone blanket, was heaved upwards, rising from the water to become a high plateau. What was once the bottom of the ocean was now exposed to the sky, vulnerable to the elements for the first time. This is where nature, as the ultimate sculptor, picked up its tools. And its favorite tools were water and ice. 4 millennia rain seeped into the vertical cracks and fractures that had formed in the sandstone during its uplift. In the winter, this water would freeze, expand, and act like a wedge, splitting the rock apart. This process, known as ice wedging, worked relentlessly, chiseling away at the plateau. Summer rains would then wash away the loosened debris, carving deep ravines and gullies. Gravity played its part, too, pulling down weakened sections of rock in dramatic collapses. But why pillars? Why not just jagged canyons or rounded hills like in so many other parts of the world? The secret lies in the unique combination of the quartz and stone strength and the vertical fractures. The erosion didn't happen evenly. It followed the straight, vertical lines of weakness in the rock. The water and ice carved downwards, not sideways, leaving behind the stronger, more solid sections of the plateau over countless cycles of freezing, thawing, and washing. The plateau was dissected into more than 3,000 individual spires. Some stand slender and elegant, while others are massive and imposing, reaching heights of over 200 meters, or nearly 650 feet. Each pillar is a testament to the patient, persistent power of nature, a skyscraper built not by human hands, but by rain, ice, and time. They aren't floating, of course, but rooted deep in the earth. Yet, when the clouds roll in and fill the valleys below, leaving only the peaks visible, you can't help but feel you're witnessing the impossible. This extraordinary landscape is the heart of the Hunan scenic and historic interest area, a sprawling, protected region covering nearly 400 square kilometers in China's Hunan province. Its unparalleled beauty and geological significance were globally recognized in 1992, when it became China's very first UNESCO World Natural Heritage Site. This designation helped protect it from unchecked development and ensure that its wonders would be preserved for generations to come. But while the world may know it for its Avatar Mountains, its local name tells a much older, more human story. The name Zhangjiajie literally translates to Zhang family homeland, or home of the Zhang family. This name isn't just a label, it's a link to a specific moment in history. According to local records and legends dating back to the Han Dynasty, a man named Yang Liang, a revered strategist and advisor, sought refuge here after helping to establish the dynasty. He feared the political intrigue of the imperial court and chose to live out his days in seclusion amidst these formidable peaks. He and his descendants, the Zhang clan, settled the area, and their name became forever intertwined with the landscape. It's a powerful reminder that as epic and ancient as these mountains are, they have also been a sanctuary, a home, and a source of inspiration for people for thousands of years. Long before the Han Dynasty, however, this land was home to the Tujia people, one of China's recognized ethnic groups. They have inhabited this region for centuries, developing a rich culture deeply connected to the mountains and forests. For the Tujia, these pillars were not just geological formations. They were sacred, imbued with spirits and legends. Their agricultural practices, their architecture, and their folklore all evolved in harmony with this challenging vertical environment. They learned to cultivate terraces on steep slopes, build their homes on stilts, and navigate the treacherous terrain. Their stories speak of mythical creatures dwelling in the misty peaks and heroic ancestors who tamed the wild landscape. The history of Zhangjiajie is therefore a dual narrative. One written in stone over 380 million years, and another written in the culture and spirit of the people who have called this incredible place home. And so, the story of Zhangjiajie is complete. It is a tale of an ancient ocean, of continents in collision, and of the patient, artistic hand of erosion. It is the story of a UNESCO World Heritage Site that captured the imagination of the entire world. But it's also the story of Zhang Liang, seeking peace, and of the Tujia people finding a home among the clouds. These mountains are not just a geological spectacle. They are a cultural landscape, a library of stone and stories. They teach us about the immense power of deep time, but also about the resilience and adaptability of the human spirit. They are a bridge between the world of geology and the world of legend. Have you ever dreamed of a world suspended in the clouds? A place where mountains float and nature's imagination runs wild? Well, that place isn't just a fantasy. It exists right here on Earth. In the heart of China's Hunan province lies a realm that seems untouched by time. Here, majestic stone pillars rise from a perpetual sea of mist, silent towers shaped not by human hands, but by the slow, patient breath of the earth itself. This is Zhangjiajie, a landscape so ethereal, so utterly unreal, that it famously inspired the floating Hallelujah Mountains in James Cameron's blockbuster film, Asterisk. But long before Hollywood brought this vision to the silver screen, these mountains stood as nature's own cathedral, vast, silent, and eternal. Imagine standing on a precipice as the morning sun breaks through the mist. Below you, a forest of over 3,000 sandstone columns pierces the clouds. Each one is a unique sculpture, painstakingly carved over millions of years by the gentle, yet relentless, forces of wind, rain, and frost. As the light hits them, the pillars glow with a golden hue, as if the earth itself were remembering its youth, a time when giants roamed. This isn't just a view, it's an experience that speaks directly to the soul, reminding us of the planet's immense power and artistry. The story of Zhangjiajie began an almost unimaginable 380 million years ago. Back then, this entire region was a shallow, tranquil ocean floor. For eons, layer upon layer of quartz sandstone settled beneath the waves, compressing and hardening under immense pressure. Then, the planet shifted. Tectonic forces began to lift southern China, pushing this ancient seabed high into the sky. The newly formed plateau was exposed to the elements, and a new chapter in its creation began. Over countless millennia, water became the master sculptor. Rain, flowing through vertical fractures in the rock, began to carve away the weaker sandstone, slowly but surely widening the cracks into deep ravines and canyons. Frost wedged into the fissures, expanding and contracting with the seasons, breaking off massive chunks of stone. This process of erosion, continuing for millions of years, is what left behind the tall, impossibly narrow towers we see today. Geologists have a special name for this landscape: a quartz-sandstone peak forest. It's one of the rarest and most spectacular geological formations on the entire planet, stretching across nearly 400 square kilometers. This labyrinth of stone is a true geological wonder. No two pillars are the same. Some rise like slender fingers pointing to the heavens. Others resemble ancient temples with intricate details etched by time. And some stand like mighty spears, ready to defend this sacred land. Walking among them feels like stepping into a forgotten age, a world where myth and reality blur. But Zhangjiajie is more than just stone. It's a living, breathing ecosystem. The park is a treasure trove of biodiversity, home to rare and ancient species of plants and animals that have found refuge in its secluded valleys and on its misty peaks. The dense forests that cling to the sides of the pillars are home to ancient ginkgo trees, considered living fossils. And you might even catch a glimpse of a reclusive rhesus macaque or a rare giant salamander in the crystal-clear streams. Every rustle in the leaves, every bird call echoing through the canyons, tells a story of survival and adaptation in this vertical world. Exploring Zhangjiajie is an adventure in itself. You can walk across the world's longest and highest glass-bottomed bridge, a thrilling experience that makes you feel like you're walking on air, with a dizzying abyss right beneath your feet. Or you can take the Belong elevator, a marvel of engineering that rockets you up the side of a sheer cliff face in just a couple of minutes, offering a panoramic view that unfolds dramatically before your eyes. For the more traditional explorers, thousands of stone steps win their way up, down, and around the pillars, offering intimate, breathtaking views at every turn. One of the most iconic spots is Zhangjiajie, the area that most directly inspired the world of Avatar ***. Here, you'll find the pillar formerly known as the Southern Sky Column, which was officially renamed the Avatar Hallelujah Mountain in honor of the film. Standing before it, you can almost hear the roar of a banshee as it swoops through the misty air. It is a powerful reminder of how nature as grandeur can inspire our greatest stories and ignite our collective imagination. Another musi is Tianmen Mountain, or Heaven's Gate Mountain. It's famous for a massive natural archway that cuts right through the cliffside, looking like a celestial gateway. To reach it, you can take one of the world's longest cable car rides, a journey that lifts you from the bustling city below, over patchwork fields and forests, and finally into the heart of the misty peaks. The final approach involves climbing 999 steps, a number symbolizing eternity and good fortune in Chinese culture. Reaching the top and looking through the gate feels like a spiritual pilgrimage, a connection to something larger than yourself. The beauty of Zhangjiajie is constantly changing. It's a chameleon, shifting its mood with the seasons and the time of day. In spring, the park is alive with vibrant greens and blooming flowers. In summer, the mist creates a cool, mystical atmosphere. In autumn, the foliage erupts into a symphony of red, orange, and gold. And in winter, a delicate blanket of snow turns the entire landscape into a silent, white wonderland, a scene straight out of a traditional Chinese ink painting. Zhangjiajie is more than just a tourist destination. It's a testament to the enduring power and beauty of our planet. It teaches us about deep time, about the slow, patient forces that shape our world. It reminds us that there are still places on Earth that can fill us with a profound sense of awe and wonder. It's a call to adventure, an invitation to step out of our ordinary lives and into a world of extraordinary beauty. So, the next time you look at a fantasy world on screen, remember that the magic isn't just confined to fiction. It's here, carved in stone, veiled in mist, and waiting to be discovered in the heart of China. The real-life Pandora is calling. Video begins, showing sweeping, misty shots of Zhangjiajie's pillars and lush forests. The tone is awe-inspiring and slightly mysterious. Have you ever wondered if the fantastical landscapes you see in movies exist somewhere on Earth? What if I told you there's a place where mountains float among the clouds, a real-life Pandora? Welcome to Zhangjiajie, a wonderland that was hidden from the world for centuries. For generations, this breathtaking realm was known only to the local Tujia and Miao people. They lived in harmony with these towering stone pillars and dense forests. To them, this wasn't just land. It was a living spirit, a protector. They called it Zhangjiajie, which translates to the home of the Zhang family. But it was more than just a home, it was a sacred sanctuary, a place where nature's power was felt in every rustling leaf and every whisper of the wind through the canyons. The local villagers still share tales passed down through countless generations. Stories of their ancestors who navigated these treacherous cliffs long before the first trail was paved or the first cable car was built. They moved with an almost supernatural grace, guided not by maps, but by an intimate knowledge of the terrain, by memory, and by an unshakable faith in the mountain spirits they believed watched over them. Their connection to this land was profound, a bond forged through respect and survival. Imagine walking these same paths, with nothing but the stars and the silhouette of the peaks to guide you. It's a humbling thought, isn't it? This deep relationship between the people and the mountains is the true soul of Zhangjiajie. It's a story of humanity living not just on the land, but with it. Then, in 1992, the secret was revealed to the world. UNESCO designated Zhangjiajie as China's very first World Natural Heritage Site. This declaration recognized what the Tujia and Miao people had always known, that this place was an irreplaceable treasure for all of humankind. The Hunan Sinigaria, wheat hits, deep, misty valleys, crystal clear streams, and colossal sandstone peaks became an international symbol of the delicate and beautiful balance that can exist between nature and humanity. Suddenly, the world's eyes were on this once hidden paradise. But even with the influx of visitors and the dawn of a new era, the ancient spirit of Zhangjiajie remained. You can still feel it today, a powerful presence that commands reverence and wonder from everyone who steps into its domain. Now, let's journey deeper into the heart of this majestic landscape. Among Zhangjiajie's thousands of surreal peaks, there is one that commands the sky, a true giant among giants. It's known as the Southern Sky Column, rising an incredible 1,080 meters, that's over 3,500 feet above sea level. This colossal pillar of rock seems to pierce the heavens themselves. It stands defiantly against the elements, often shrouded in a thick blanket of clouds, making it look as though it's a floating island in a sea of mist. It truly is a pillar holding up the sky. In 2008, a team of filmmakers came here, searching for inspiration for a new sci-fi epic. They found Italiano. This very pillar became the blueprint for the floating Hallelujah Mountains in the blockbuster movie Avatar. Overnight, the Southern Sky Column gained global fame and was even officially renamed the Avatar Hallelujah Mountain. Millions were captivated by its otherworldly beauty on the big screen, but its true story, its soul, runs much deeper than Hollywood. Centuries before any camera captured its image, Chinese poets and painters made pilgrimages to this very spot. They didn't see a movie set. They saw a sacred space. They wrote of these cliffs as the place where the spirits rest when the world grows quiet. It was considered a gateway between the earthly and the divine. As you ascend towards its peak, you'll notice the air becomes thinner, crisper. The world below fades away, muffled by the clouds. A perpetual mist drifts through the air, catching the sunlight and scattering it into millions of tiny, shimmering diamonds, like silver dust floating on the breeze. There's a profound stillness here. It's said that even the wind slows its pace, as if paying respect to the ancient, silent majesty of the mountains. Standing airy, you can understand why ancient scholars saw it as a spiritual haven. It's a place that forces you to be present, to be quiet, and to simply be in awe. The silence isn't empty. It's filled with the weight of millennia, with the stories of the poets who stood here before, and with the spirit of the mountain itself. This isn't just a tourist attraction. It's a timeless monument to the sheer, breathtaking power of nature. It reminds us that there are wonders on this planet far grander and more ancient than any story we could ever invent. Video shows a final, stunning panoramic shot of Zhangjiajie at sunrise or sunset. From a hidden sanctuary to a global icon, Zhangjiajie's journey is a powerful reminder of the enduring magic that still exists in our world. It's a place that continues to inspire, to humble, and to connect us with something far greater than ourselves. Have you ever wondered if the magical floating mountains from the movie Avatar actually exist? Well, pack your bags, because today, we're journeying to a place that looks like it was plucked straight from a sci-fi fantasy, but is very, very real. We're heading to Zhangjiajie National Forest Park in China, home to a geological wonder that will redefine your understanding of natural beauty. Get ready, because what you're about to see is a landscape so surreal, it feels like stepping onto another planet. Here, thousands of sandstone pillars stretch towards the heavens, creating a vertical forest of stone. And among them all, one stands supreme, a true monarch of the mountains. This is the Southern Sky Column, rising a staggering 1,080 meters above sea level. This colossal pillar pierces through the clouds, earning its ancient name, the Pillar of Heaven. It's so immense, so awe-inspiring, that it feels like it's single-handedly holding up the sky. In 2008, a team of Hollywood filmmakers scouted this location, and they were completely captivated. This very pillar became the inspiration for the magnificent Hallelujah Mountains in Avatar **, and overnight, it became a global icon. But its story, its soul, runs far deeper than any movie. Long before digital cameras and blockbuster films, ancient Chinese poets and painters found their muse right here. They gazed upon these same cliffs and described them as a sacred space, a sanctuary where the spirits rest when the world grows quiet. Standing here, you understand exactly what they meant. The air up here is different. It's thin, crisp, and filled with a constant, drifting mist. As the sun's rays slice through the fog, the moisture catches the light, shimmering like a veil of silver dust. It's a photographer's dream, a painter's paradise. There's a local saying that even the wind slows its pace as it passes through these pillars, as if paying respect to the profound stillness and ancient majesty of the mountains. It's a silence that isn't empty. It's filled with a powerful, grounding energy that you can feel in your bones. This isn't just a static monument of rock. It's a thriving, vertical kingdom, where life itself seems to defy gravity. Look closely at the sheer rock faces. From the tiniest cracks, ancient, gnarled pine trees twist their way upwards, their roots clinging to the stone like desperate, powerful hands, refusing to let go. They are a testament to resilience, symbols of life's unyielding will to survive and flourish against all odds. And it's not just the trees. These cliffs host an entire ecosystem. Scientists have identified over 700 species of plants growing across these pillars, many of which are found nowhere else on Earth. It's a hanging garden of unimaginable scale, a botanical treasure chest suspended in the sky. The animal life is just as extraordinary. Agile rhesus macaques, the acrobats of the forest, leap daringly from one pillar to another, their calls echoing through the valleys. In the cool, crystal-clear streams that snake through the base of these giants, the rare and elusive Chinese giant salamander, one of the largest amphibians in the world, finds its sanctuary. It's a world teeming with secrets. The constant mist, which gives the mountains their ethereal quality, is also the secret to their luck. It creates a humid, nurturing cradle where delicate mosses, vibrant wild orchids, and feathery ferns thrive, painting the gray stone in shades of brilliant green. Every surface is alive. But the most magical moment of all is the sunrise. As the first light of dawn spills over the horizon, the sea of clouds below begins to glow. The peaks of the pillars pierce through the mist, appearing like a fleet of floating islands suspended in a golden sky. It's a breathtaking illusion, a moment so surreal it feels as though the earth itself is dreaming, and you've been invited to witness it. This is the true magic of Zhangjiajie. It's not a fantasy created for a movie screen. It's the spectacular result of 380 million years of geological artistry. It's the physics of beauty, written in stone, sculpted by water, and perfected by time. It's a powerful reminder that our own world holds wonders far beyond our wildest imagination. A place of towering stone pillars that seem to pierce the very heavens. This is Zhangjiajie, a masterpiece sculpted by nature over hundreds of millions of years. We're not just going to see these mountains. We're going to journey through time, listen to their ancient stories, and uncover the vibrant life and culture that they cradle. So, grab your virtual hiking boots, and let's embark on an expedition to the heart of this geological wonderland. Over eons, layers of quartz-sandstone were deposited, compressed, and slowly lifted by the movement of tectonic plates. But the real artist here is time, armed with the patient tools of wind and water. Imagine relentless streams carving through the stone, winter ice expanding in the cracks, and wind polishing the surfaces, slowly, meticulously, shaping each pillar. What we see today is not a sudden creation, but the result of nature's relentless artistry. Each spire, each precarious peak, tells a story of the Earth's slow and patient shaping. These aren't just rocks. They are monuments to a geological time. The process is a powerful lesson in persistence. Think of it like this. A single drop of water is insignificant, but billions of drops over millions of years can carve a canyon. That's the force that created the breathtaking forest of stone that surrounds us. Let's meet someone who understands this process intimately. Dr. Evelyn Reed, a geologist who has spent years studying this landscape, can shed more light on its formation. Zhangjiajie is a textbook example of geomorphology in action, she explains. The specific type of quartz-sandstone here is particularly susceptible to what we call physical weathering. The vertical joints in the rock are a key factor. Water seeps into these cracks, freezes, expands, and breaks the rock apart, creating these iconic, slender pillars. It's a process that's still happening, albeit too slowly for us to see in a single lifetime. So, as you gaze upon these giants, remember you are witnessing a snapshot in an ongoing 400-million-year-old creative process. The landscape you see today is unique, a fleeting moment in the grand timeline of our planet's history. It's a humbling perspective, isn't it? The sheer scale and age of these formations remind us of our own small place in the vastness of time. But Zhangjiajie is so much more than just stone. Beneath these towering cliffs lies a world teeming with life, a rich and complex ecosystem that has evolved in the shadow of the pillars. This unique environment, with its varied altitudes, misty valleys, and sheltered ravines, has become a sanctuary for countless species of plants and animals, some of which are found nowhere else on Earth. This incredible biodiversity makes Zhangjiajie a living laboratory, a vital treasure chest of natural wonders. From the dense bamboo forests that rustle in the wind to the cascading waterfalls that thunder into emerald pools, every corner of this park is alive. Look closely, and you might spot the elusive clouded leopard, or hear the call of the rare Chinese giant salamander, one of the largest amphibians in the world. The trees themselves are ancient guardians, with some ginkgo and dove trees dating back centuries, living relics from a bygone era. To understand the importance of protecting this fragile paradise, we spoke with a park ranger, Li Wei, who has dedicated his life to conservation here. Our biggest challenge, he says, is balancing tourism with preservation. These species have thrived because the terrain was inaccessible for so long. Now, we must be their guardians. We monitor the populations, protect the habitats from encroachment, and educate visitors on the importance of leaving no trace. Every plant, every animal, is a crucial thread in the tapestry of Zhangjiajie. If one thread is pulled, the whole picture can unravel. The conservation efforts here are a testament to a growing understanding that the beauty of a place like this is not just in its grand views, but in the intricate web of life it supports. It is a delicate dance between sharing this wonder with the world and ensuring it survives for future generations to marvel at. The story of Zhangjiajie isn't complete without its human element. For centuries, these mountains have not been a wilderness, but a home. The Tujia and Miao ethnic communities have lived in harmony with this dramatic landscape. Their culture, music, and traditions deeply interwoven with the mountains themselves. Here, human history is not separate from nature. It is written into the very rhythm of the land. Their villages, often nestled in valleys or clinging to hillsides, are built with local timber and stone, blending seamlessly into the environment. For these communities, the peaks are not just scenery. They are sacred guardians, sources of folklore, and the backdrop to their daily lives. Their connection to this place is spiritual. Every festival, every song, every piece of intricate embroidery tells a story of resilience, community, and a profound respect for nature. We had the privilege of speaking with a Tujia elder, Grandma Chun. With a warm smile, she shared, "These mountains are our ancestors. They protect us, provide for us, and teach us. When we sing of the mist on the peaks. When we dance, we mimic the flight of the birds. Our lives follow the seasons of the mountains. To live here is to understand that we are a part of the mountain, not apart from it." This harmonious relationship is visible in their crafts. Local artisans create beautiful silverwork and hand-woven fabrics, their designs inspired by the flora and fauna of the park. Their traditions are not relics of the past. They are a living, breathing part of the Zhangjiajie experience, offering a glimpse into a way of life that values balance and sustainability above all else. So, as we conclude our journey, we see that Zhangjiajie is a place of many layers. It's a geological spectacle 400 million years in the making. a vibrant sanctuary of rare biodiversity, and a living cultural landscape where humanity and nature have coexisted for centuries. It is a powerful reminder that our world's greatest wonders are often found where these three elements, biology and culture, come together in perfect harmony. The pillars of Zhangjiajie teach us about patience and the power of small, persistent forces. The ecosystem in its shadows teaches us about fragility and the importance of conservation. And the people who call this place home teach us about respect and the beauty of living in balance with the natural world. It's more than just a destination. It's a lesson, an inspiration, and a memory that will stay with you long after you've left its misty peaks. Have you ever dreamed of walking among the clouds, on a bridge made of glass, suspended thousands of feet in the air? Or maybe hiking through a landscape so surreal, it inspired one of the highest-grossing films of all time? Well, that place isn't a fantasy. It's real. We're not just looking at pictures. We're diving deep into the heart of Zhangjiajie National Forest Park, a place where nature's artistry will leave you completely breathless. Get ready, because what you're about to see will redefine your idea of what is possible on our planet. Our adventure begins where the sky meets the earth, on the Zhangjiajie Grand Canyon Glass Bridge. Imagine this. You take a step, and beneath your feet, there's nothing but a sheer drop of nearly 1,000 feet. You're literally walking on air. The world's longest and highest glass-bottomed bridge isn't just an engineering marvel. It's a test of courage. You can see the lush canyon floor sprawling beneath you, the mist swirling like a living thing. The feeling is a mix of pure adrenaline and absolute wonder. It's the kind of experience that makes your heart pound in your chest, reminding you that you are truly alive. Zhangjiajie is a playground for adventurers, constantly inviting you to push your limits and see the world from a new, exhilarating perspective. Once your feet are back on solid ground, the real exploration begins. The park is a labyrinth of hiking trails, each one leading you deeper into its secrets. One of the most famous areas is Zhangjiajie, which you might recognize. Those towering quartz-sandstone pillars, rising straight up into the heavens, were the direct inspiration for the Hallelujah Mountains. Walking here feels like stepping onto the set of the film. The scale of it is impossible to grasp through a screen. You have to be there, craning your neck to see the tops of these pillars disappear into the clouds. The trails wind around these stone giants, sometimes leading you across narrow bridges connecting one peak to another. Every turn reveals a new vista, a new jaw-dropping panorama. You'll find yourself stopping every few minutes, just to soak it all in. The air is crisp and clean, filled with the sounds of nature, the chirping of unseen birds, the rustle of leaves, the distant echo of a waterfall. It's a meditative experience, a chance to disconnect from the noise of daily life and reconnect with the raw power of the natural world. To reach some of the most spectacular viewpoints, you can take the Beilong elevator, the 100 Dragons elevator. This isn't just any lift. It's a glass elevator built directly onto the side of a massive cliff, whisking you over 1,000 feet up in just under 2 minutes. As you ascend, the entire landscape unfolds before you, like a magnificent painting coming to life. It's another one of those moments in Zhangjiajie where human ingenuity meets the grandeur of nature in the most spectacular way. But Zhangjiajie is more than just its stunning landscapes. It's a place steeped in legend and myth. For centuries, these mountains have been considered sacred. Local stories tell of ancient spirits and deities who reside on the highest peaks, watching over the land. One legend speaks of a heartbroken lover who turned to stone, forever gazing towards her beloved, forming one of the park's iconic peaks. Another tells of a celestial battle that shattered the mountains, leaving behind the pillars we see today. These stories are woven into the very fabric of the park. As you hike, you're not just walking on stone. You're walking through a world of folklore. This powerful sense of myth is what captivated filmmakers. Before Avatar Asterix, Zhangjiajie's mystical atmosphere inspired countless traditional Chinese paintings and poems. It's a place that sparks the imagination, making you feel that magic is real. You can almost hear the whispers of ancient tales carried on the wind. Let's talk to someone who has tried to capture this magic. We spoke with a landscape photographer who has spent years documenting. He said, "The biggest challenge here is the mist. It's constantly changing, revealing and hiding the peaks. You can wait for hours, and then, for just a few seconds, The clouds part, the sun hits a pillar, and you get a shot that feels like it's from another dimension. It's not just about taking a picture, it's about capturing a moment of pure, raw, untamed beauty. This place has a soul, and my job is to try and show it. This sentiment is shared by so many artists who visit. They come seeking inspiration and leave with a profound sense of awe. They try to recreate the myths, animate the legends, and translate the feeling of standing on these stone giants into their work. Zhangjiajie fuels creativity because it shows us a world that is grander and more mysterious than we could ever imagine. It's a reminder that our reality can be just as fantastical as any fictional world. For those looking for a different kind of challenge, there's Tianmen Mountain, often called Heaven's Gate. A cable car, one of the longest in the world, takes you on an epic 30-minute journey up the mountain, gliding over forests and farms before ascending steeply towards the peak. At the top, you will find the coiling Dragon Cliff Skywalker glass walkway that clings to the sheer cliff face. If the Grand Canyon Bridge made your heart race, this will make it stop. You're literally suspended over a vertical drop of 4,000 feet. And then there is the gate itself, massive, natural arch in the mountain. To reach it, you must climb the 999 steps of the stairway to heaven. Each step feels like a pilgrimage. As you climb, the world below shrinks away, and the gate looms larger and larger, a perfect portal framed against the sky. Reaching the top is a triumphant moment, a feeling of having conquered not just a mountain, but a personal challenge. Looking back through the gate, you see the world laid out below, and you understand why they call it Heaven's Gate. Zhangjiajie is a destination that offers something for everyone. It's for the thrill seeker who wants to walk on glass and zip line across canyons. It's for the hiker who wants to get lost in a forest of stone pillars. It's for the dreamer who wants to walk through the landscapes of their favorite movies and myths. And it's for the soul searcher who needs a reminder of the immense beauty and power of our planet. This park is a living, breathing masterpiece. From the sunrises that paint the misty peaks in gold and pink to the cinematic slow-motion dance of the clouds, every moment here is unforgettable. It's a place that challenges you, inspires you, and ultimately changes you. You leave with more than just photos. You leave with a story, a feeling of connection to something ancient and powerful. You leave knowing that you've touched the clouds and stood among giants. So, is Zhangjiajie on your travel list now? It definitely should be. It's an adventure of a lifetime, a journey into a world where imagination meets reality. Have you ever dreamed of a world where mountains float in the sky, suspended in a sea of clouds? A place so surreal, it feels like stepping onto another planet. Well, that world exists, not in a galaxy far, far away, but right here on Earth. You might recognize these towering sandstone pillars, but let me tell you, no movie screen can truly capture the breathtaking majesty of this place. Seeing it with your own eyes is an experience that stays with you forever. Located in China's Hunan province, Zhangjiajie National Forest Park isn't just a park. It's a geological wonderland. Over millions of years, nature has sculpted more than 3,000 of these incredible quartz-sandstone pillars, some stretching over 650 feet into the sky. It's a vertical forest, a labyrinth of stone giants, draped in lush green foliage. As you wander through its trails, you feel humbled, dwarfed by the sheer scale and ancient power of the landscape around you. It's like the earth itself is telling you a story written in stone and time. But what truly brings Zhangjiajie to life is the mist. It's a living, breathing part of the scenery. One moment, you're looking out at a clear panorama of countless peaks. The next, a thick blanket of fog rolls in, swallowing the valleys and leaving only the very tips of the pillars visible. It's in these moments that the magic happens. The mountains truly appear to float, detached from the ground, creating an ethereal spectacle that's both mysterious and profoundly beautiful. This ever-changing canvas makes every visit unique. You never see the same view twice. While the natural beauty is the main draw, Zhangjiajie is also a place for the bold and the brave. It's a playground for adventurers seeking a thrill. Are you ready to challenge your fear of heights? Then step onto the Zhangjiajie Grand Canyon Glass Bridge. Suspended nearly 1,000 feet above the valley floor, this is one of the world's longest and highest glass-bottomed bridges. Walking across it with the bust green chasm directly beneath your feet, is a heart-pounding experience. It's a test of nerve, but the reward is an unparalleled 360-degree view and a feeling of complete weightlessness. You feel like you're literally walking on air, and the thrills don't stop there. How about taking a ride on the Beilong elevator, known as the 100 Dragons elevator? This incredible feat of engineering is built directly onto the side of a massive cliff. It's the world's tallest outdoor elevator, whisking you over 1,000 feet up the mountainside in under 2 minutes. Getting away from the crowds and hiking into the quieter parts of the park is where you can truly connect with this place. Follow the Golden Whip Stream, a crystal-clear brook that meanders through the base of the canyon. As you walk along its shaded path, you're surrounded by the sounds of nature, the gentle gurgling of water, the chirping of birds, and the rustle of leaves in the canopy high above. Here, you can look straight up and feel the immense height of the pillars towering over you. It's a humbling perspective that reminds you of your small place in this vast, beautiful world. Zhangjiajie is also a cradle of rich culture. This land has been home to the Tujia people for centuries, and their traditions are woven into the fabric of the landscape. You can see their influence in the local architecture, taste it in the unique, spiky cuisine, and hear it in the traditional folk songs that echo through the valleys. The Tujia people have a deep respect for nature, viewing these mountains as sacred. Their stories and legends add another layer of meaning to the scenery, transforming it from a simple natural wonder into a living cultural heritage site. Engaging with this culture is just as rewarding as seeing the views. Let's talk about Tianmen Mountain, often called the Gateway to Heaven. This is another iconic spot in the greater Zhangjiajie area, and it's an adventure in itself. The journey begins with a ride on what is claimed to be the world's longest passenger cableway, a 30-minute ascent that takes you from the city below, over fields and forests, and straight up into the clouds. The destination is Tianmen Cave, a massive natural arch that cuts straight through the mountain. It looks like a doorway to the sky. To reach it, you must climb 999 steps, a number that symbolizes eternity and good fortune in Chinese culture. Zhangjiajie's more than just a collection of beautiful rocks. It's a sanctuary for nature, a testament to the incredible power of our planet. It's a place that challenges your limits, broadens your perspective, and fills you with a profound sense of awe and wonder. It reminds us that there are still places on Earth that can make you feel like a child again, seeing the world for the first time. It is a canvas of dreams, a place where the Earth truly seems to touch the sky. As the mists rise and fall over these pillars, one thing is certain: Zhangjiajie reminds us of the extraordinary beauty that exists on our own planet, waiting to be discovered, waiting to inspire us, and waiting to change us forever. A forest of stone where thousands of sandstone pillars reach for the heavens, and among them all, one stands supreme, a titan of rock and time, the southern sky column, towering 1,080 meters above sea level. It doesn't just touch the sky, it seems to hold it up. You might know it by another name. In 2008, a team of filmmakers came here, seeking inspiration for a new world. Soon after, the southern sky column became globally famous as the real-life avatar Hallelujah Mountain, the floating peaks of Pandora made real. It's an incredible connection, and it brought millions of eyes to this remote wonder. But the story of this place, its true soul, began long before Hollywood arrived. Centuries before the first camera shutter ever clicked, Chinese poets and painters stood where we stand now. Breathless, they saw these cliffs not just as stone, but as a sanctuary. They wrote of this place is where the spirits rest when the world grows quiet. And when you're here, you understand exactly what they meant. The air is different then, crisp and filled with a drifting mist that feels ancient. It's as if the very atmosphere is alive. This mist is the lifeblood of Zhangjiajie. It wraps around the pillars, softening their rugged edges and creating a sense of infinite depth. When the sun breaks through, the water droplets catch the light, turning the air into a shower of silver dust. There's a profound stillness here. Local legends say that even the wind, which howls through other canyons, slows down as it passes through these pillars, as if paying respect to their solemn, silent grandeur. It's a quiet that you don't just hear, you feel it in your bones. But this isn't a dead, silent world. It is a vertical kingdom, teeming with life that defies gravity itself. Look closely at the sheer rock faces, from impossibly small cracks. Ancient pine trees twist and spiral upwards. Their gnarled roots don't just grow. They grip the stone like the weathered hands of a giant, refusing to let go after centuries of wind and rain. These are the famous upside-down trees of Zhangjiajie, a symbol of resilience and a testament to life's unyielding will to survive. And they are not alone. This vertical forest is one of the most unique ecosystems on the planet. Botanists have identified over 700 species of plants growing on these cliffs, many of which are found nowhere else on Earth. They are a living library of evolution, adapted perfectly to this extraordinary environment. The constant mist creates a humid cradle, a natural greenhouse where delicate orchids bloom in hidden crevices and vibrant green mosses paint the stone like velvet. Ferns unfurl from ledges, dripping with moisture, adding to the sense of a world lost in time, a living fossil that has survived since the time of the dinosaurs. Its presence here is a sign of the pristine quality of the water and the health of this entire ecosystem. This is a place where the past is not just remembered, it is still alive by the true magic of Zhangjiajie. The moment that stays with you forever is the sunrise. As the first light of dawn spills over the horizon, the sea of clouds that fills the valleys begins to glow. The tops of the pillars emerge from the mist one by one, their dark silhouettes stark against the fiery sky. For a fleeting, breathtaking moment, they look exactly like floating islands, suspended in a sea of light. It's an illusion, of course, created by light and shadow and perspective. But in that moment, it feels completely real. It feels as if the earth itself is dreaming, and you are lucky enough to be inside that dream. This is the deeper truth behind the Avatar Mountain. It's not a fantasy world created with special effects. It's the result of 380 million years of geology, of water and wind patiently sculpting stone. It's the physics of beauty written on a planetary scale. Each pillar is a chapter, each crack a sentence, telling a story of uplift, erosion, and endurance. The vibrant life, clinging to its sides, is a story of adaptation and tenacity. The southern sky column isn't just a movie location. It's a natural cathedral. It reminds us that our planet can create wonders far beyond our own imagination. It teaches us about the power of time, the strength of life, and the profound beauty of stillness. It's a place that reconnects you to something fundamental, something ancient and powerful. Visiting Zhangjiajie is more than just a trip. It's an experience that changes your perspective. You leave with your memory cards full of photos, but you also leave with a heart full of awe. You understand what those ancient poets felt, that this is a place where the world grows quiet, and you can finally hear the whisper of the earth. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey to the floating mountains of Zhangjiajie. I hope it has inspired you to dream a little bigger and explore a little further. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And do not forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you do not miss our next adventure. Where should we go next? Let me know in the comments below. Until then, keep exploring.